Hey, what's up everyone? This is Sharam. You're watching BPM Supreme TV. I got started as a hobby. I mean, just like a lot of people, I was into just music in general, and then I was interested in mixing songs together seamlessly. Then I came across, turntables and a mixer, and I really the world of possibilities was crazy as soon as I figured out that you could actually, mix two records together through a mixer. Because when I was growing up in Iran, there wasn't any of that stuff there. So I used to connect two tape decks together and try to mix them together seamlessly. So it was, through a hobby, basically. My brother and my sister, they had some tapes that they had bought, when I was growing up. This is like post-revolution in Iran. And I think there was a tape by Boney M that was like sort of changed my life. I used to listen to that all the time, like ABBA, Boney M, and some sort of Betamax tapes that was being smuggled to Iran, and you had to go rent them to these underground venues, and they had like videos, like MTV videos. So I had this like 2-hour video that I was watching all the time. So that's how I sort of got exposed to Western music. Well, we were individual DJs before Ali and I got together. So it was a very natural thing to do the solo thing. People always associated us as like a duo, but we were doing individual stuff before, not making music per se, but DJing solo. So then when we started doing things together, and then we achieved a lot of success, and we sort of wanted to reestablish our own personal identity outside of what we were doing with DJs. So we started doing solo. It was a very natural thing to do. Just, we obviously knew how to make music at that point, and I knew how to DJ individually, so it wasn't difficult at all. We started a record label that we got inspired by Merc Records, the Merc guys. So we started a record label, and we came up with the name Deep Dish, and we called the record label Deep Dish Records, just like Merc and Merc Records. And then we started making, our first record became like a top seller in one of these New York vinyl stores that we used to buy stuff from. And that was sort of the beginning, and then each record did better than the next. And within the first 4 or 5 records, a lot of people started noticing us. And then you had multiple things happen at once. We had our Penetrate Deeper album come out, and then we did a remix for DeLacy that blew up, and then another remix for Sandy B that blew up. So it sort of happened all at once in the span of 2-3 years. I don't do a lot of collaborations, but I'm starting to do that more. I have something that I'm working on with my friend Cedric Gervais. So we did a record together 4 or 5 years ago, maybe more, called Gervais. So we're gonna do something else like that again. But I'm mostly, my collaboration usually with singers and songwriters, rather than other producers. But I'm experimenting with doing more stuff like that. It's not like, you go to the studio, you listen to something, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go make that particular thing. The inspiration part is a constant. It happens all the time. So you just make mental notes of it. And when you go to the studio, you sort of draw back on that note. That's how it usually works for me. I have these ideas that I sort of, carry with me for a long time. Some ideas I've had for 20 years, you know, and I just never got around to it. But they're always there, and then when the opportunity comes and you feel like you're ready for it, you do it. Like this is the other new record that I'm working on right now. Something I've been wanting to do for like 20 years, and I just started doing it. So it'll probably come out during the conference. So for me, the process is ongoing. It never stops, really. So then I could be listening to like hip hop or country music or whatever, and then I come up with an idea, and I just don't execute it right away. Sometimes it takes years to do it. Right now, immediate next is I just did this compilation for my label Yoshi Toshi, and I called it Ibiza. It was sort of like an Ibiza vibe to it. So it's called Yoshi Toshi Ibiza. Comes out August 3rd, I think. So I just finished that, and I'm working on a bunch of stuff with an album in mind. That I just have to sort of finish a couple of tracks, a couple of collaborations, singing collaborations. And once those are done, hopefully I'll be able to release the album next year.